Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to continue with chapter 17, The Uncomfortable Truth. Yesterday the update took a bit much of the time, I guess. It was later than expected because isn't it from our previous video I said that the patch notes are just short, so I was expecting that the update will be short as well, but it took longer than expected. So the update finished around 7 p.m. and by that time I was already playing a different game. But still I was able to do the dailies because it's really important. So I was playing a different game and yet I was running Exos Heroes in my phone and completing my dailies for my main account and also for this, my second account. Because as you've known, even though we haven't continued with the story for a week already, was it? But still, I'm so religiously doing my dailies here. And so, my heroes became a bit stronger,
Is
I
everyone okay?
guess. So,
Good.
it's Ulum's birthday, by the way. As you can see here, my gears are not totally um 5-star fated grade. Some of these are 3-star and some are 4-star, but it's good because I was able to max
The
them
world will
already.
become more complete
And I
with
am
my
so happy
powers.
because
I was
last
able to
Saturday
briefly
I still
forget about my
have this
sadness.
free summon pools and I was able to get Frozen Queen Misty from the free pool. Like, for real, it was from the free pool. And this is my first mythic hero here in my second account, which is, I'm happy. Actually, mixed emotions because I was really hoping to get Misty in my main account. But sadly, I didn't have her there. But here, she's here. So, this is my first time using her. So, I equip her with some weapons. They're not yet max. Only two of the pieces here of her gears already plus 15.
Feels like
And
a
I think you already know
dream.
that I got
I'll have to
Fate
wake
Core
up from it
Luna
soon.
from the previous
Wasn't that a bit
Choice Fate
too
Core
much
Re.
against a student?
And also, I was able to get a copy of Fate Core Sioas yesterday. So, supposed to be, I was going to stream yesterday chapter 17, but since, then again, the update was so long, so I thought to myself that I'll just
I
do it
like
today,
books.
which is we're here.
Just reading them.
So, you've already fused her Fate Core. It's also based on
Everything I
our
have
latest
experienced so
Exos
far
Heroes
will help
101,
me
which is
out one
fusing
day.
Fate Cores. So, I did the same procedure, and we have a copy. And as you can see here, there are only 2 slots left, and we have completed her Transcendence. From plus 3, it's now plus 5. So the Transcendence for Showa is complete.
Everything I have experienced so far will help me out one day.
This is the choice Fate Core for this week. Untouchable. So you get to choose either from Fate Core Bernadette, Garf, or Lyungen. But I think I'm not going to pull for any of them because I think I won't be using them for now. Let's focus on our main heroes or main team, because that's also one of my important tips for you, is to focus on your main team. Because if you get to change your heroes every now and then, your gears get distributed, your resources get distributed much, so it's not that nice if you want to progress the story further. And also, our rebannered artifact for this week also. Actually, it's for 2 weeks. For this artifact, for this one, I'm planning to get Honest Assassin Makia in my main account because I probably need to equip this to one of my Chaos type heroes there, probably Rera or Dorka. So let's continue with chapter 17. And actually guys, Remember, there were some episodes that I haven't finished with 3 stars, by the way. So I happened to finish them for the past few days, and we are able to get the last mileage, which is 350 cents each. So okay, you can see that the previous chapters are all in 3 stars, which is really good. And this is where we have to start. The Uncomfortable Truth, chapter 17. It has about 14 episodes. And also, I was thinking that
Wanna know why my fists are called Baba fists?
another Fate Core. Actually, guys, I was saving
Have you
this
not
ticket
seen a
for me to
fighting
show
sheep
you. I
before?
happened to get this Fate Core ticket. I happened to get this from Get the Red Mission yesterday. It's actually here. This one, Stage 15, Fate Core Hero Recruit ticket. So that's where I get it. Okay, receive all. So I was thinking, just in case we can't do chapter 18 next week, maybe I'm not sure if my team or my heroes are ready for it, but in case we can't, I'm planning to stream Path of Trials. You can see Path of Trials here on the lower right portion of the screen. Just press it and this will reveal the Path of Trials. So Path of Trials is actually the hard mode version of the story. That's a little tongue twister there. So this is the hard version of the story. And there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Path of Trials currently. And doing Path of Trials is really good because you can get rewards much bigger over there. There are CES, tiers, and I think there are some Path of Trials wherein they give out free exclusive weapon tickets, but in random, but still it's free. So it's really good. So let's continue with chapter 17. So that's my plan if ever we cannot do chapter 18 next week. There will be more Exos Heroes 101, of course, and there will be Path of Trials video. 2 men in a prison. So it's Friday, guys, and it's pretty hot here in Philippines. It's actually noon, and I happen to... Oh wait, there's a scene. Zeon. So I was saying I happened to stream a bit early today than the usual afternoon session streaming because I have some other things to do later. So, and I really want to push through with the streaming session and continue chapter 17. So I decided to do it now since I think I don't have too much email in my work. So how long was I knocked out for? It has only been about a day. So guys, if you happen to hear background noises, please do excuse me. You know, it's a noisy street out there. So just a little recap from the previous chapter. Queen Emma got assassinated and Zeon was blamed for it. That's why a while ago we saw Zeon inside a prison cell. I thought it was strange to see the soldier barge into the room as if they waited for me to arrive. Lothbrok's relic. So there was a deal. Oh, hi to our first viewer in this afternoon. Welcome to our channel. I'm currently streaming chapter 17 here in Exos Heroes. It's different. So it was just a conversation sequence. We have a battle. It says here, use an attack type hero. And I am planning to bring... Misty. Let's try and bring her. So this is my first time using Mythic Misty. In my main account, I happened to get Mythic Rude, and I was able to put on some gears for him, but I am really not using Rude at the moment because building a Mythic hero is somewhat hard because you need a lot of ultimate orbs for you to build them properly. I'm sure he'll return in a moment, with the usual glowless face gestures. You are all acquaintances with the treasure hunter named Zeon. You are all hereby under arrest as accomplices of the Queen's assassin. So it's not only Zeon that's getting blamed for.
I worry for the tribe.
This is deals 260 damage to increase the target's. Oh, okay.
This is the winter I present to you.
Wow, that really looks heavenly.
Have you thought of your final will?
Wow, that's really nice.
I was able to briefly forget about my sadness.
So we're done. Next. Oh, wait. Oh, speaking, we still haven't done this. Actually, we can get Yorm's Fate Core costume here. It's an orange Fate Core. And there are lots of rewards here waiting for us. So I think I'll probably do this in a different or separate video. Let's continue with episode 3. I just hope we don't meet any of those bird-like monsters today because I really don't like the reflect damage that they're giving us. Support type hero. Okay, we got 2. Let's continue.
Don't think. Thinking is my job.
I only need one move for the likes of you.
Have you thought of your final will?
Memories of this day shall shine forever. Light up our paths ahead.
I was able to briefly forget about my sadness.
Okay, so we get our first mileage. That's 100 sis. There's someone playing music outside, so I don't know. I hope we don't get copyrighted for this one. Use a defense type hero, so okay. Grizzle is here. Oh wait, I think I saw something. Oh, so it's Misty and then. Okay, it's okay. Okay, let's start. So this is another
Oh,
battle.
the injury? Nah, I'm fine.
obey or die.
I order your existence to fade.
Nice shot. You can't do anything if he was already caught. Just have to wait for an opportunity. Should the queen? That's just absurd. Do you really think Zeon would have done that? I would have believed Zeon was still with the same person first time. Killing a member of the royal family isn't an easy thing to do, even amongst the fellow royalties. Unless someone is trying to overthrow the entire kingdom, it was probably their very last resort. Use Zeon as a bait.
I was able to briefly forget about my sadness.
Okay, another 3 stars. Another story sequence. Put bounties on their hands so I don't have time to waste on those petty insects now. Treasure hunter Zeon. You just planned. So, the queen's assassination was actually planned by Carrie. So, Nemeris is eavesdropping. And with this, we finally got rid of that pesky Emma. So, she's the one who killed Emma. Rakel is still an eyesore, but it doesn't matter now. Once we take care of Baelish, even with the King's Guard, will be rendered useless. Got rid of Emma? Is my mother responsible for Queen Emma's death? Totally. I've already requested General Valar to make preparations. All we have left to do is to gather everyone in one place. Or just passing by and heard your voice. Our conversation involves a grave matter and that should not be taken lightly. What is forget about you?
This is all for you. As your mother, I am only doing this to help you become a great king. Now, you should leave.
Yes. A great king. This isn't the sort of great king I wanted to become.
So Benten was listening.
Just as I thought.
Use a support type hero. Okay, let's go. Again guys, sorry if you're hearing weird background noises. I think there was this big truck that passed along. And it was really moving slowly. I think that was a crane actually where construction workers are using. I look okay to you. Take it easy. I brought some good news for you. You might be able to shed a false accusation against you after all. It was just as Zeon said. Zeon had nothing to do with the death of Queen Emma. That's my final conclusion. Execution. I'm going to make it look like you by using your blood. Copying your appearance is a simple task, but you will not be able to engage in conversations or complex action. So I think Baelish is going to make a doppelganger for Zeon.
I worry for the tribe.
These again. These are the monsters I was talking about. They are making your damages reflect onto you or to your heroes. That's why they're so annoying. So we need to kill them one by one. And hopefully our heroes won't die.
Desires from the bottom of my heart. Become the wind that guides towards the future.
We cannot do AoE damage here because it's going to be deadly.
Have you thought of your final will?
So since Misty's second skill is going to give us immunity for a few turns, so I think hopefully the damages won't get reflected.
Great Mother, we pray for your blessing!
Oops. The damage immunity is gone. So we need to heal up.
Desires from the bottom of my heart.
It's just for 5 turns only.
Become the wind that guides towards the future.
Have you thought of your final will?
So I think the damage reflect will pass through even if you are in damage immunity. That's crazy.
Exact.
See, that's annoying. I should have brought Luna.
Standing against me is the true evil.
the winter I present to you.
Oh no.
I must.
Oh no.
I only need one more for the likes of you.
Standing against me is the true evil.
This is the winter I present to you.
No. I guess we are going to use 100 cess here for our heroes to revive. But it's okay. Whoa.
Everyone, run! Justice is cruel.
Only one survived. Well, I guess it's okay. I can just do this off cam. But hey, there's 2 stars. I really don't like those enemies. Anyway, let's proceed with episode 7. Oh, there are banshees again, so I will definitely bring Luna here. Oh, I guess we need to do a little expansion. Save you. And you need cess whenever you want to expand your inventory capacity or space. So I think that's 10 cess for every 5 slots.
It changed quite a bit, huh? There's a reason for it.
The show will begin soon.
It's showtime!
Insect!
The show will begin soon.
It's showtime! Desires from the bottom of my heart. Become the wind that guides towards the future.
Obey or die!
The show will begin soon. It's showtime!
Desires from the bottom of my heart. Become the wind that guides towards the future.
Exact! Is the true evil! You worthless insect!
Great Mother, we pray for your blessing!
The show will begin soon. It's showtime!
Desires from the bottom of my heart. Become the wind that guides towards the future.
Sink into this.
I only need one more for the likes of you.
Obey or die!
I should have asked to come together. The worst vacation ever.
Desires from
think-
the bottom of my heart.
Chapter 70 is somewhat harder than expected.
Become the wind that guides towards the
It's
future.
okay, we're already here. Let's just continue.
Exact!
Sad ending.
Stop making a fuss and get back to your post.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that happened today will be reported as well. If we try to pull off a poor performance, our plans will fail. Well then, finish the job. Let us begin. That's really nice. It looks so real. This is really uncomfortable sight. Cover yourself from head to toe with a cloak. If you act as an if you act as my entourage, the soldiers may not bother inspecting you.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that good news?
The world will become more complete with my powers.
Just one star, but it happens. And remember what I've told you, that if you happen to finish some episodes not with 3 stars, just go back. Okay, no more banshee monsters. I really hate them because they are the ones who's causing my stages to fail instead of finishing with 3 stars. But unless your heroes are very tanky, and if you're going to do this chapter, it will be really easy. I met him around here. If I can find proof that he's here the same, so that's huh? It's a nice story, but I don't think we can trust you right away. We only have one chance of saving him. We can't just let anyone intervene in our efforts. Trust me, if we take any longer, he's going to get executed. Thank you for believing in me. Let me start off with how Zeon and I met each other. Over there. Surround them. Enemies are here. No, it's all a misunderstanding. So they are thinking that the Mary's blood will
I
soldiers
just
within.
follow the prophecy.
So here we can do our full attacks without worrying about the flip damage. You see, it could have been easier in the previous episodes. just bring a Guardian Stone and then do S2. Not literally any Guardian Stone, it has to be the same Guardian Stone like Awakened Zeon. So that's a Chaos Guardian Stone to be exact.
You shouldn't be happy. This holiday, I mean mission, is too short.
Here we got our second mileage, 250 cess. We're here now in episode 9. So there will still be enemies. But it's okay since they're just soldiers.
Did that hurt?
Feels like a dream. I'll have to wake up from it soon.
Yes, we got 3 stars. Okay, bring a support type hero. Okay, let's start.
Discipline is the first step toward true liberation.
I was thinking we would settle down here to gather some information, but it would be best to change our location. Well, at least we found something. He might be able to provide us with some information. And join us.
Feels like a dream. I'll have to wake up from it soon.
Okay, another 3 stars. Are you really going to trust this man? Let me check over one thing. As far as I know, there are only 2 princes of Saint West. The 2 queens only gave birth to 1 child each, which means that you're the son of Queen Carrie. You're the person who gained the most from Zeon being framed for the assassination. The power to kill the queen of a kingdom, and the benefits gained from taking such a risk. How many do you think qualify for both of these qualities in this kingdom? I've never imagined of doing something like that. I'm a prince of Saint West, if you want, I'll swear upon my noble blood. So since it seems that Iris knew, I can already tell my assumptions are correct from your reaction. Till now, I was a coward who lived inside my mother's shadow. Day of Zeon's execution. Carrie. All of these people have gathered here today in grief of Emma's passing. Let's just say Mr. Everything will be carried out strictly according to the laws of our kingdom, so that no one will dare to do something like this ever again. And I think this is not the real Zeon. It's the Banshee, or his doppelganger. You have trespassed into the palace grounds to mercilessly murder the beloved Queen Emma of St. West. Do you admit to these charges? Of course, he cannot talk. Then you do not even deserve a single drop of mercy. Yes, Your Majesty. Silly to struggle like a fool. Repent for your sins with your last breath. Her Majesty. Airship, get down. Oh no. I hope Zeon wasn't so able. Oh, hi to our second viewer for this afternoon.
Discipline is the first step toward true liberation.
shouldn't be happy. This holiday, I mean mission, is too short.
Okay, we are here now in our last episode. And it's going to be a battle again. Use a support type hero. And I don't know, should we bring Misty?
Everything I have experienced so far will help me out one day.
Humbly accept my words.
I only need one move from the likes of you.
Obey, or die.
Have you thoughts of your final will?
Memories of this day shall shine forever. Light up our paths ahead.
I only need one move from the likes of you.
True power!
the winter I present to you.
You dare! You dare! You dare!
I only need one move for the likes of you.
If you make it out here alive, do you usually expect to continue living an ordinary life? Then what difference does it make if we surrender ourselves? He was really about to say it. He must have forgotten about his duties as a prince while associating himself with those lowly figures. Isn't that right, Nemeris? Well, that's the fake Zeon.
Jeez. Aren't you all acting a bit over the top? You all make great terrorists.
Zeon?
Perhaps I should have been more delighted to see you guys? Anyway, watch carefully now. The real show is only beginning.
Wow.
I was able to briefly forget about my sadness.
Ayan. So, chapter 17 is finished, but there are still episodes here that we needed to go through again. But I'm going to do this off cam so that we are not going to waste any time at all. I just have to make my heroes a bit tanky so that they will be able to survive those banshee monsters. And that was quite a nice ending, and at the same time, it's like a hanging ending, perhaps. So, on chapter 18, it will be Grave of the Lion. So, there will be 14 episodes also. And there's a content that will be unlocked, and that is Fedas. That's the nation. So, I think Fedas Nation will be unlocked after doing chapter 18. And by the way, guys, I was able to finish Unleashing Awakened Zeon's Potential. So I'm happy. And the next one that I'm going to fill up the Unleash Potential chart, it will be Schmid, because he's a general.
Did the seal weaken? I'm overflowing with...
See? It's already done. And now currently I'm doing Schmid. And He's the nation. I mean, he's the general of the Vagabond Nation. So it's really important if we are going to unleash his potential so that we can see his potential. So after Schmidt, I think I'm going to do Show Us because
A new
the three of them are
experience.
of the same nation. So that will be all for this afternoon. We've finished chapter 17 and the story is quite nice. Actually, I kind of forget this because it seems that I've done chapter 17 in my main account. I think it was last year or early this year. So I kind of forgot about the details. So it's fun going back to this story chapter. It makes me remember stuff that I tend to forget. So that's chapter 17. I'm not sure if we are going to proceed with chapter 18 next week. Who knows? But expect that there will be Exos Heroes 101 during the weekend. And also, if we cannot do chapter 18 on Monday, we are probably going to start doing the Path of Trial so that we can get a lot of stuff from there. So again, guys, thank you for watching here with me or for hanging out with me. And please do subscribe to my Twitch channel. And if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, there is a button there in my Twitch profile where you can click and it can lead you to my YouTube page where you can see all of my other Exos Heroes content and for other games as well. So thank you also for my first viewer and the second one who just disappeared. Thank you for watching, thank you for dropping by, for checking out what I'm streaming. And that will be all for this afternoon. So thank you guys and have a great weekend.